In 1926, Henry Ford didn't give workers weekends off because he was generous. He did it because he discovered something terrifying about human productivity that your employer is still using against you right now. Ford ran an experiment across his factories and found that workers who had more free time didn't just rest, they consumed, they spent money. And suddenly, the entire purpose of employment shifted forever. But here's what nobody tells you. That shift wasn't about making you richer. It was about keeping you exactly where you are. Before Ford's revelation, jobs existed to produce goods. Your labor created products, and you were paid enough to survive. Barely. But Ford realized something revolutionary. If workers had disposable income and free time, they would become consumers. The weekend wasn't a gift. It was a market expansion strategy. By 1930, this model spread across every industry. Suddenly, employment wasn't just about what you made at work, it was about what you bought afterward. The system had flipped. You weren't just a producer anymore. You were the product's best customer. Here's where it gets dark. The modern 9-to-5 isn't designed to build your wealth. It's engineered to create a perfect consumption loop. You work Monday through Friday, building stress and exhaustion. Then weekend arrives, and what do? You spend money to recover from work. Restaurants, entertainment, retail therapy. The average worker spends 82% of their paycheck within 2 weeks of receiving it. This isn't accidental. This isn't poor planning. This is the system functioning exactly as intended. Your job gives you just enough to participate in the economy, but never enough to escape it. Now let's talk about the invisible ceiling. A 9-to-5 job operates on a simple formula. You trade time for money. Sounds fair, right? Except time is your only non-renewable resource. You have roughly 2,000 working hours per year. Even if you earn $100 per hour, which most don't, you're capped at $200,000 annually before taxes. Meanwhile, true wealth isn't built by trading time. It's built by creating systems that generate value while you sleep. The 9-to-5 model mathematically prevents wealth accumulation because it chains your income to your waking hours. Here's the revelation that changes everything. In the modern employment system, you are not the worker. You are the product. Companies don't hire you to make you wealthy. They hire you to extract value from your most productive hours, then release you back into the economy to spend what they paid you. You generate profit for shareholders. You consume products from advertisers. You take loans from banks. You're not climbing a ladder to freedom. You're a component in a machine designed to circulate wealth upward while keeping you in perpetual motion. The system isn't broken. This is how it was built. Let's be clear. This doesn't mean 9-to-5 jobs are evil or useless. They provide stability, structure, and essential income. But understanding their true purpose gives you power. A job is a tool, not a destination. It was never meant to make you rich. It was meant to make you stable enough to participate in an economy that benefits from your participation. The wealthiest people understand this instinctively. They use employment as a stepping stone, not a finish line. They build assets, create intellectual property, and develop income streams that exist independently of their time. That's the actual game. So what do you do with this information? First, stop demonizing your job while simultaneously expecting it to set you free. That's cognitive dissonance. Instead, reverse engineer the system. Use your stable income to build what Ford never wanted you to have: ownership. Buy assets that appreciate. Create content that generates passive revenue. Develop skills that compound in value over time. Learn to build systems instead of just working in them. The trap only holds you if you believe the 9-to-5 is the entire game. It's not. It's the starting position. How you move from there determines everything. And now you know the answer to our original question. What Ford discovered was that human beings, given just enough freedom and just enough money, become perfect economic participants, productive enough to generate value, tired enough to seek comfort through consumption, and stable enough to never risk everything for true freedom. The 9 to 5 wasn't designed to make you rich. It was designed to make you reliable. A reliable worker, a reliable consumer, a reliable component. But here's the final truth. Reliable doesn't have to mean trapped. Now that you see the machine, you can choose how you interact with it. That choice changes everything.